Hi everyone, I would like to take a moment and talk about how we are going to record the minutes that you complete in Edgenuity as well as minutes outside of Edgenuity and Blackboard that we need to report for attendance. So attendance a little non-traditional in an online high school because we don't have the ability to verify you in a classroom in a seat. So we have to take attendance differently. Attendance is heavily weighted on parent involvement. So hopefully, parents, if you're listening, you understand that we need to receive verification from parents weekly in order to honestly report what students have been doing online during the course of a week. So to actually go in and report minutes, we're going to head over to our district website and then go ahead and go into Blackboard. Then sign into Blackboard here and go into your class. I'm going to just use this virtual algebra 1 class. Then head over into Edgenuity. Click on students and I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And this brings me to my front page with all my classes for both my classes on campus and my classes in Tolleson virtual. So in order to log minutes for your activity throughout the course of the time that you're working, you're going to head over to this TVHS student minutes log. You're going to click on that there and you're going to see that it doesn't have any coursework at all. There's no e-notes or anything or lessons attached to notes to record or review. But one of the most important and the most important thing here is called the fitness log, the heart with the little heartbeat in there. So I talked about this in our orientation video, but we're going to go ahead and talk about how to add our minutes. So it's a little untraditional, but we're using this tool because it directly links you back to your teacher, and your teacher can print a report from this activity here. So let's say I finished a week and I need to add my minutes of everything I did. So the date that I did it is right here, and it doesn't matter what activity you choose. You can choose whatever one. If you like, maybe you were studying, you can choose a strength. If you were maybe writing something or reviewing something, you can choose cardio. And for flexibility, maybe it's like tutoring hours. So I'm going to say here that I studied for my biology test. And then I'm going to go ahead and say I did that for 25 minutes. And then I'm going to put a note here. I reviewed my notes and spoke with my instructor. Okay, and we can go ahead and hit add and you'll see that it pops right up on there. Okay, so it tells me the date, the time I did it, and then what I did. And then let's say I want to go ahead and add my minutes for biology. So I'm going to put biology in this entire week. I went ahead and did work for 75 minutes. I know I did that for 3 days this week. So that comes out to about 300 minutes. Get this out of the way there. So that comes out to about 300 minutes. So I spent 300 minutes this week working on Edgenuity for my biology class. Okay. All right, now let me think, what else did I do for biology? I went ahead on, I can change the date. So on earlier this week on Monday, I did a biology discussion post on Blackboard. And it took me probably about 20 minutes to get through that because I typed up my discussion post as well as responded to someone. So I typed my discussion post and responded to. Okay, and your teachers can verify that because you put the date that you did that and Blackboard is time stamped. So I can go in and look at Blackboard and see like, oh yes, I in fact did do that. So I'm going to add that there. So I'm going to continue to add the activities and the minutes that I did those activities in here. And that's all I have to do for recording minutes. Your teacher can also, and I can also pull a report that shows the time that you worked in Edgenuity, so it's 300 minutes to verify that's close to what you did. We're not looking for exact matchup, but I want to make sure you are recording that time honestly. So from here, that's all you need to do as a student. You can go ahead and go back to your home page and continue to work in your classes. So this is my biology class here, and I have a lot of work to do in my biology class. So I can continue to work in my classes. And if you click on this course report, it's kind of like a verification. So you're like, oh my gosh, I have no idea. I really can't remember what I did. I remember I worked on it for how long. It's going to show you exactly what I did. First attempt would actually have minutes in here, so you can always pull this report for yourself to help you out. And it's broken down by everything that we can do that's required in the class. So you can pull that as well for yourself to make sure that you're on track and on target with what you need to do. So that's it for the recording video. I'm going to go ahead and make a step-by-step guide for that, as well as parents. If you're listening, we also have to make a guide for how we're going to verify these minutes. That it's going to be in a report form sent via email. And if we basically don't hear from you, that is our way of verifying that you are okay with the minutes that your student submitted.